He's having a great year, leading the team in goals, I believe. And, but the Hoyas, Jeremy, ever since that 0-3 start, we've been averaging 9-game win streak, 16 goals a game. A lot of offense from the Hoyas. This could be a high-scoring game tonight.
Justin Coppola is going to win the opening face-off. James Reilly coming a little banged up in this one, and Coppola has always been a little bit of a tough matchup for him. The shorter Coppola has given Reilly some trouble. That's hits in front and picked up by the Hoyas. So a quick.
What a great cut. Found a great seam. Finished the goal.
And another one. Coppola has it knocked away and eventually gets it back as Tomanovic on him, and a flag will come out. So Villanova will go a man up.
Coppola, he's listed at 5'5" in the program. I was down on the field before the game. He's 5'5". He's a small guy, but he's a tough young man.
Check from behind, poked loose, and now the Hoyas will kill it as Bowen comes away with it, and the penalty will be assessed. Should go on Tomanovic.
Yeah, gotta look at him up and at least give him some traffic.
And Carson Milburn out there, he wins the face-off, so the Hoya reserve Fogo comes away with one.
We talked about that before the game, Jeremy, that we thought maybe Carson might be. Forgive me.
Milburn back out there, and this time the win for Coppola. And now still loose, Milburn, and no push called on that one as shoveled back in, and Hess will pick it up.
And that's what the Hoyas have to do, Jeremy. Coppola is so good at winning it, but they've decided got to the paint, as we call it. Reilly gets a win.
Reilly back out there and gets, I believe, his first win of the game.
Identifying who's got who.
Daly going with the sky hook, if you will, as Milburn gets it, loses it for a second, then he's collapsed from behind, and again, no call as this is thrown back, and Villanova gets the possession.
Wow, Jeremy,
as we deal with some umbrellas in front of us. So back here in DC as Georgetown with the face-off win. Kick back out, so good call by the official.
It stings too.
Another face-off win by Coppola as his team now down 2. Camizio back out after the penalty over. Will he take a shot? He will. It's wide of the cage, but the backup's there. So right now, Coppola kind of directing traffic, thinking he's got the face-off one or not, as Reilly kicks it ahead. James will pick it up, and Kevin Warren's going to take a timeout, trying to set up the possession as he's got 2 in his back pocket. Bundy with a cannon blast as he puts the Hoyas back up by 2. Milburn back out there. And
oh my gosh, they're going to call a push and a face-off.
Hoya ball, and you said it, Earl, that we could see more of Milburn, not only with Reilly a little maybe banged up, but also the fact that just maybe a better matchup.
Carson's strong too, Jeremy. It's going to be critical going down later in the game if both teams are able to, successfully clear the ball or not clear the ball. It's going to lead. It's going to lead to some goals, I think, tonight, Jeremy. Look for somebody scoring a 70-yard shot here.
Carson Milburn back out there and loose ball, and Coppola comes up with it, and now the Hoyas going after him, and eventually he'll get to safety.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. They need to attack him. He's a tough little guy, Jeremy. He protects his stick really well. He's great on ground balls. I'm sure he probably leads the team in ground balls.
He has had 3 against Marquette, 4 against Loyola of Maryland and St. John's. And loose ball again, up in the air, batted around. Who'll come up with it? Finally, Coppola comes away with it.
Wow.
Laying folks in his wake, and now loose ball. Will he keep it in? And whose ball is it? That's going to be Georgetown ball.
Yeah. No, I think they're going to say it's
okay.
Nova's. Yeah, Jeremy.
back home, but he'll go with that move. Sometimes he'll shoot it, sometimes he'll just keep it rolling. Never seems to force it, though.
He's one of the fastest guys on the team, as Coach Warren let us know, but his first step quickness and a great pick. Give Dylan Hess some credit there for that great pick behind the goal.
Push on Villanova, so that'll be Georgetown ball. So Reilly back out there on that one, but definitely you can see.
As you said, Jeremy, they needed that. That was a goal that the Wildcats desperately needed.
Popped out the front. Milburn will pick it up. And he'll find a friendly in Halpern.
Smart play by Carson going back there, Jeremy. Let you set up the clear. The alley gets a good overhand shot through the 5-hole for a goal.
Good save, good face-off win by Coppola. He'll dish it off, shot, and that's wide of the cage as it stays with Villanova.
Ooh.
Campbell only 1 goal so far today. Daly the only multi-goal scorer for Nova with 2. And Bowen has had the assignment most of the game.
You would hope so. He's a great player. He's played really well tonight. We'd hate to see him go out with an injury.
Reilly back out there, loose ball. And eventually James comes away with it. Bowen almost tripped from behind as Reilly sets a screen. Villanova wanted him moving. I thought Reilly was pretty set up there.
Yeah, they were hoping maybe he was Bundy with the 12-yarder going top corner. Great shot.
Loose ball, down to 9 seconds. Camizio pops it ahead, might get a chance at a shot here. Open man, and it's kicked away by Hinks. What a save by Danny Hinks. Point blank shot as the Hoyas keep the 3 goals. Hinks comes up huge.
First time they played on grass this year, correct? Is that right?
Yeah, they'll be playing at the normally Marquette plays really about the first 2/3 of their season in their bubble on turf. And then they play, I believe it's their Valley Fields complex. They'll play the games so on grass. And I think talking to Solomon with 2 is 4th straight multi-goal game. And now the Hoyas with another face-off win. Milburn coming up huge today. It's kind of relieving James Reilly.
Hot weather, maybe not at Marquette next week, but in the playoffs you're going to be there. You've got to go down your bench. And Coach told us that he thought Aiden had been the MIP, most improved player on the roster.
Big win there by Coppola. He'll shoot it off a stick in front, and it'll stay with Villanova. One of the defenders got a stick in. Going on the slide as Licata.
That's got to be.
You could tell, I tell you, Vatan is a heck of a goalie, and he is an announcer's dream because he has that expressive body afterwards. You can tell if he's one he thinks he should have had or he can't believe he didn't have it. And it's not pouting, it's just the fact that he's so aggressive and he's so kind of upset that he didn't get it.
You know, most goalies feel like that too, Jeremy. Most comp.
Sometimes in late games, here's Coppola, clean win. He'll pass it off and thrown away. Wow.
That is